Jay Williams. And, Jay, you always need to bring your best in terms of dress wear.
Ooh, and I got the really good stuff on today. I spent a lot of money in the stores, probably more than I should have. But you know what? Let's focus on the game.
The credit card bill is on its way. So is the start of this one. Boston controls the tap. Walker. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
James to Davis. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Fournier. Won't go down. Here's Schroeder with it. He'll run the offense. To James. Here comes the screen. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
James into the front court. Down just a couple. To Matthews. James. Jabari Parker. Huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Deep 2 there. Won't go. Fournier to Walker. Drives, but a shot won't go down.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
Anthony Davis, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Walker. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Good look that time, but off the mark. Thompson. Stuffs it down with authority.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
LBJ. To Schroeder. They'll get it down low to Harrell. Oh, defender pulls the chair. Parker with it. Leads a bucket. Oh, ferocious slam inside. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Jason Tatum knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Schroeder. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it. To Fournier. Jabari Parker rocking the rim.
Ed, I know I'm not supposed to be biased. I'm not supposed to be rooting for guys, but I'm riding with Jabari. Get your work.
Schroeder with the basketball. 10-4 is the score. Jason Tatum snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Schroeder to Davis. Flushes it home.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Across the timeline, it's Walker. Counting down towards a minute to play here in a very tight opening quarter. Anthony Davis sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Yes, Wesley Matthews missed his first. That one goes.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Jabari Parker at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. They can get a 2-for-1 if they play this right. To Drummond. Driving right to the basket. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Into the front court, it's Walker. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Andre Drummond with the block. Oh, Dennis Schroeder. First couple didn't go. That one is true. Desperation shot here from half court. That'll do it for the first quarter with the Celtics in front. Good start to this one. After one quarter of play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
To Stevenson. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Ball's controlled by Boston. And scores at the basket. Great body control, Jay. He was a freight train down the lane.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Oh, defender pulling the chair. To Jaylen Brown. Count the bucket for 2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
With the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
And a chance coming up at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Knocks down the first.
Substitutions, Boston. Stepping in.
Goes 2 for 2. Los Angeles, they have it. James to Drummond. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Walker with the basketball. Up 5. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Number 17.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Davis to James. LeBron James, 2-4 now.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Kemba Walker against Schroeder. Runner's good there.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
LeBron into the front court. 5-point game. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
First one, count it.
Number 20, Jabari Parker.
And gets both to drop at the line. Celtics have it to Parker. To Kemba Walker. Oh, had him going there for a second. Nothing going here on that drive. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Ice, oh, you got the screen right.
He gets it.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Walker. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Here's Schroeder with it. Under a minute to go before halftime. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Dennis Schroeder at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 82%. First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws.
Pick up.
To Parker. And look out.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. It's James controlling the offense. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
LeBron James trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw, good. A three-point play as they move in front here just before the break. Kemba Walker against Schroeder. To Marcus Smart. Jabari Parker. He's now 5 for 6.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Lakers at the controls right now. Right down Broadway, 4-2.
I love when I get a chance to watch guys who can make more out of what they actually have in their arsenal. And that's who Dennis Schroeder is. For a guy who really can't shoot, he sure does put the ball in the bucket.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker, 4 out of 10. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Celtics have the lead.
Thanks, Ed. The Celtics are in a close game thus far. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaky. Have a look at the leading scores for the Boston Celtics. The Lakers had kept it close after one half. And without question, they can put themselves in a position to win this game if they continue to rack up the assists. Have a look at the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Blocks.
After just 2 quarters, we've already seen so many blocks from each of these squads. I'm loving how aggressive the players have been on defense. What you're seeing in these highlights would make any defensive-minded coach proud, like Chuck Daly.
Player of the half.
Jabari Parker has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Schroeder with the basketball. His group now down 2. Tristan Thompson pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Easy path to the rim.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
LeBron with it up top. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Knocked loose. Celtics have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
The pass taken away by the Lakers. Schroeder to James. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Bread and butter, and there are few that can do it better off the screen.
And counted at the rim.
I've been watching this game for a long time. Sometimes all the prep and scouting in the world can help you stop a move like that.
It's LeBron. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Parker to Walker. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Tie ball game. Make this possession count.
He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
From the painted area, won't go down. Across the timeline comes James. Our score all even in this third quarter. And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 6, Lance Stevenson. Entering the game for the Celtics. Number 94, Evan Fournier.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
And they call it.
And you can't lunge like that.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. Let's cut it. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
LeBron James. Rebound taken by Parker. Walker into the front court. Tie game, third quarter. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Tristan Thompson has got 2 shots coming. He wants this number up. 60% career free throw shooter. Misses the first. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Lakers ball. James to Stevenson. Oh, nice find for the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Fournier. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. LeBron James at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. The free throw, good. Caps off the 3-point play. The lead is 4. Boston with the basketball. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. LeBron into the front court. Counting down for a minute to play in this third quarter. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
And the finish, slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
A drive through the paint, but his shot misses.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
LeBron James, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. And stuffs it home.
The assist from number 36.
Long key from 3/4 court. 3/4 down, the Lakers have the lead. It's the Celtics with the ball as we start this 4th quarter. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money down the stretch. It's game time.
That's smart with the rebound. Goes to the left side. Parker. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Schroeder. To James. To Matthews. And abuses the rim. Big finish for Andre Drummond. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
To Parker. Lets it fly from long range. Did enough to bother Jabari Parker. Shot off the mark. Yes, Wesley Matthews. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Nice pass to get things going.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
James, terrific vision, and he throws it down. Andre Drummond with the slam. Play is stopped. Timeout Boston as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
And this is where habits come into play. Players think they can turn that switch on and off at their beckoning call, but it doesn't work that way. That's why coaches talk about practicing good habits on a daily basis, because they show up in the 4th.
New blood coming in for both sides. Kemba Walker, guarded by Schroeder. Jumper's good.
And here's a next level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
Tristan Thompson swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And he finishes at the rim.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Celtics have it. To Parker. And the finish at the rim.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Here comes the screen. Oh, a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Caldwell Pope. James to Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Here's LeBron for 2. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Got it.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Los Angeles, they have it. James. Count the basket at the rim.
Underutilized. 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 Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Walker. Tatum. Oh, they could have really used that one, but the shot's no good. James into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. And they call the foul. Careful there, Chip.
His timing was a tad bit off.
James to Davis. Tristan Thompson rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
To Jaylen Brown. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Lakers at the controls right now. James to Davis. The monster stuff.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. LeBron into the front court. Lead is 2. And scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Timeout Boston. It's just their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 more. Marc Gasol able to recover with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Screen coming. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds off of Thompson. So it stays with the LA Lakers. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one by 4. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers did what great teams do best. Finish. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Celtics lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. Chemistry was clearly not the issue today because they were definitely sharing the ball well. Still, everyone knows they'd rather be sharing the joy of a victory. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Assists.
It's a shame only one team can win when you have such great team basketball on display. The ball movement was tremendous.
Player of the game.
LeBron James played the role of facilitator today, and no one is more happy than his teammates. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.